everyone. Welcome to our weekly business meeting. Today is January 14th, 2020. The time is precisely 2 p.m. Calling this meeting to order, attending our commissioners Duncan and Fillios in physical form, and joining us by phone is Commissioner Bill Brooks. And so I'm going to ask JP to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. All right then. So we'll move on to the consent calendar.
I move that we approve the consent calendar as listed on our business meeting agenda for January 14th, 2020.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, motion carried. Moving on to the payables list.
I move that we approve the payables list for the week of January 6th through 10th, 2020 in the amount of $732,086.47. No jury panel payments.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, motion carried. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Hearing none, moving on to the first of our action items. Bid opening 2020-01, landfill compactor for solid waste.
All right, this one is from Western States Equipment. And the agent is Jeff Shaw. The purchase price is $932,389.78. This is the 2020 Caterpillar 836 landfill compactor. All right, and a second bid is, oh, hold on, they didn't make it that easy this time. I'm gonna look. Aljon by CNC Manufacturing, $845,220, and this is the 2020 Aljon Advantage 525 landfill compactor.
Yep, go right ahead.
Cathy, did you need to say anything? Are you ready for me to just? No. Okay. I move that we accept the bids and forward them on to solid waste and legal.
Second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 2, award the bid for the coroner's office remodel. Shawn Riley for the Board of County Commissioners.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Shawn Riley for the record. As you remember, we put this project out to bid once, and we didn't get any responsive bids, so we went ahead and stuck it back out to bid, and we got 2 responsive bids this time. General Construction submitted a bid for $101,250, and Dardan Construction submitted a bid for $81,246. So, obviously Dardan is the lowest bid. It is, as we had talked a couple weeks back in the status update, the remaining funds, because it's still over budget, was supposed to come out of the general fund, is my understanding. So if that still pleases the board, then I would ask that you go ahead and award this bid to Dardan for the corner remodel, and then I'll bring a contract forward in.
Okay, Bill, did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Any questions? What did we budget? Was it 73 or was it?
67,000 is what's in the budget right now. so it's a little bit
Okay.
short, about 14 and some change.
And just for clarification, and I know we've gone over this does not include the 48-inch doors, is that correct?
That is correct, that we had to take them out, because the city came in and said that, we needed a new backflow device for the building. And that was pretty much a wash between the cost of the doors and the device and looking at the bids.
So the doors would have necessitated the, oh, I'm sorry, I see where you're getting, okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
And you can always add doors at a later date.
Right. Questions?
Nope.
Motion?
Did you have a question, Bill?
No, I don't.
Okay. I move that we award the bid to Dardan Enterprises in the amount of $81,246 for the coroner's office remodel.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye, motion carried. Item number 3, award the Walmart Local Community Grant, ID 579-69587 for Holidays and Heroes Program, Resource Management Office, and our Sheriff's Organization. Kim?
I'll start off on this. We
Okay.
came before you on December 10th with a letter of intent to apply for this grant. We did get notification that it was awarded, so we have $3,000. It may have already been received by the auditor's office in the form of a donation. It will be deposited to the Holidays and Heroes Program donation account. Lieutenant Carlin maybe
Yeah,
has
I believe
additional
that.
information.
Yeah, I think that check would come in already.
Okay, all right. Motion?
I move that we accept the award for the Walmart Local Community Grant in the amount of $3,000 for the Holidays and Heroes Program.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye. Moving on to item 4, which I think we actually included in item 2, which was to award the contract to Dardan Enterprises for the, oh, no, I'm
No,
sorry, this
this
one is
is
for Noxious
Parks
Weeds,
and-
forgive me.
Yes.
Okay, so this is for an office remodel for Noxious Weeds, Parks and Waterways, Nick Snyder.
Good afternoon, Commissioners, Nick Snyder for the record. Yes, this is a award contract to Dardan Enterprises in the amount of $77,464 for the remodel of the Parks and Waterways, shared Parks and Waterways Noxious Weeds office.
Okay. Budgeted item?
Was Commissioners, and the good news is the bid came in under budget. Does leave us a little bit for change orders, but yes, that's the good news.
Sounds good. Questions?
Do you
Motion.
need an amount in the, since it's a contract, do you need the amount in the,
In the motion?
Is the contract a part of the board's packet today?
yes,
It
but
is.
I'm looking through and I'm not seeing the amount readily available.
Do you know the amount?
Yeah, it is.
Is
It's
it-
in
where's
the-
it?
it's
What
in the-
page? Oh, it's in
it-
the legal description.
Yeah, it's in page 133.
You know the
Okay.
amount? Yeah, go ahead.
You'll see it, it's right in there.
Okay.
Second paragraph.
Okay.
Okay.
I move that we award the contract to Darden Enterprises for the office remodel at Noxious Weeds Control and Parks and Waterways in the amount of $77,464.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye, motion carried. Item number 5, grant application AIP-3-16. -0010-048-02020. That's the year, 2020. Construction of taxiway D, north, D as in David, that is, north and designed for runway decoupling and connecting taxiways with the U.S. Department of Transportation via the FAA for our airport. Stephen?
Commissioners, Stephen Kjergaard again for the record. This grant application is the amount of $2,388,889. The FAA would pay $2,150,000. The state and local is planned to be at $119,445. This is a application only. This is not a guarantee we'll receive this grant. However, the FAA has stated that they have $2 million set aside for this year, as well as our guaranteed of $150,000, so we do anticipate receiving this year, but this is just the application.
Okay. So Stephen, if for some weird reason that this didn't go through, does that mean we wouldn't decouple?
We would decouple the runway, it's just we would not do it this year.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a timing
It's just a timing issue.
Okay.
Well, this design is, it's only a design for the runway decoupling. That is, a portion of it, it's about $500,000 worth of design work. The remainder is actually for the construction of the taxiway on the north side, that we've discussed for about 3 years.
Who would do
Gotcha.
the design, Stephen, or is that yet to be determined?
TO would do the,
TO
TO
would do-
engineering would do the design work because they are our engineer of record.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Bill, any questions?
No questions at all.
Okay, motion.
I move that we approve the grant application AIP-3-16-0010-048-2020 for the construction of taxiway D North and the design for the runway decoupling.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 6, fleet management policy, fleet management, resource management office. Cam?
Do you want me to speak to it, Rich? Is that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. At the December 30th status update meeting, the board directed that we remove the fleet management portion of policy 429. We were also asked to combine the sheriff's fleet management portion into the same policy. We've done so. The general governmental portion, there were only 2 slight modifications to that from what was previously approved by the board. One section in the summary states that fixed asset policies and procedures will apply, so that transfers and deletions, things like that, will still have to follow that policy that's in place. Also, we did mention the vehicle availability and request form, which was created by Isaac. At the same time that we are acquiring the new mileage and condition of the vehicles that we currently have, they would also utilize that form. And then we added parks and waterways into category A. Everything else remains the same.
Okay. So everybody's pretty much agreed on the committee, so you have consensus.
We have consensus on the committee, and I also ran it by Dina from the auditor's office to make sure that they were okay with it.
Okay, cool. Questions? None? Motion.
I move that we approve the new fleet management policy, which consists of general vehicles and KCSO vehicles.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 7, contract for project manager services with inland forest management and hazardous fuels treatment for the Fernand Lake Armstrong Park area, 18WFM, and that's the Office of Emergency Management via our Resource Management Office. Kim?
Yes, this notice of award was approved at the December 10th business meeting. This is the contract for inland forest management to perform project manager services for the hazardous fuels treatment at Fernand Lake and Armstrong Park, not to exceed $39,000.
Okay. Questions? Motion.
I move that we approve the contract with, for project management services.
Mhm.
Let's see, with Inland Forest Management, Inc., in the amount of $39,000 for the Fernand and Armstrong Park area.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye, motion carried. Item number 8, ballot order, resolution 2020-05, designating polling places for the March 10th, 2020 presidential primary elections. Speaking for elections, Jen
Well, I guess as a team,
or Shelly?
yeah. Well, before you, I just want to lay out the statute because I didn't see it in there. 34-302 is designating the polling locations, and then 34-902 is for the board to order sufficient ballots. So we have the upcoming March 10th presidential primary, and the Democrats are switching from the caucus to the presidential primary.
Oh.
And so with that, we have a ballot order. We really we looked at each precinct of registered voters and how they broke down by party affiliation to make sure we had sufficient ballot order for not only the Republican presidential primary, Democrat, but also the constitutional presidential primary. And then Kellogg is having a levy question in precinct 68.
Okay. Any questions? Motion.
I move that we approve the ballot order, which is Resolution 2020-05.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 9, Resolution 2020-03 to classify records, and I think we can combine items 9 and 10 for Resolution 2020-04 to destroy records, so it's classify and destroy elections. Would that be Shelly?
Yes. Shelly Amos for the record. This is our usual, the classified destroyed county records under Idaho Code 34-217 and 31-871. We have provided the list of inventory items that need to be destroyed. We've also included personnel records and personnel information older than 2 years under Idaho Code 74-106.
Okay. Motion.
I move that we approve resolution numbers 2020-03 and 04, which is classify records and destroy records in accordance with state statute.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item
Jim.
number,
Oh,
oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Chairman Fillios, Jim Brannon for the record. On item number 8, we approved the ballot order, but the motion did not contain the polling place part of the issue that we're designating polling places for this election. So, should we amend that, please?
Yeah, we can do that. Right, let's do it again.
Yeah, I recommend you do it again.
All right, so we'll go back to item number 8,
8, yeah.
and I move that we approve ballot order and designate polling places in Resolution 2020-05 for the March 10th presidential primary.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
And I'll note that this is an amended motion. Aye, and the motion is carried.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Item number 11, approval for the use of restricted funds for snow grooming machine repair for our snow groomers. Leslie, were
Yeah,
you
so
gonna?
I will represent the snow groomers today. There was a catastrophic failure on one of our grooming machines, which it was a final drive on the right side. And the replacement part was found. And what they've asked for is an amount of up to $9,200 coming from snowmobile restricted funds to cover this repair. And they will be going after, IDPR has a catastrophic failure, 50% sharing. It's not a grant, but an opportunity that we can apply for. So our director, Dave Bonacera, will be applying to them to see if we can get part of this reimbursed.
Good. Okay, motion.
Bill, did you have any questions?
No, I do not.
Okay. I move that we approve use of restricted funds from the snowmobile account to repair the snow grooming machine in the amount up to $9,200. The part has already been ordered from Peterson Equipment.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Final, public comment. None. 2:19, meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Bill.